Hi guys, here's my review of the Ticwatch Atlas after using it a little bit more than 1 month. Before I had the Ticwatch 3 Pro Ultra, and that was the reason to buy this one here. I had for a short time the Enduro, worked really nice, great upgrade to the 3 Pro Ultra, but I didn't like the style too much, was a little bit too simple, and so I decided now for this one, which I think is the best option currently if you're looking for something in a mid-range, reliable, long battery runtime, some kind of a sports or military-like style smartwatch supporting Wear OS. Of course, that's Wear OS here built in. By the way, that's just the packaging here. Of course, I'm wearing it already. Just wanted to show you what you get. Originally, you get this strap here, that's this watch band, 22 millimeter standard watch band with this quick release. I think it's more like a gray, it's not black. Looks comfortable, really good, no complaints. But I replaced it with this leather band here, which I think is really good. I had the same thing already bought for the 3 Pro Ultra and it works really good. And so I added this one also here. I think there was not much else in the box. So let's focus here directly on the watch. What's very important to know here is that the watch, I would say it's black. If you're wondering if it's dark gray or brown or black or whatsoever, yeah, I would say I can definitely confirm that it's black. I think it's very difficult to see on some of the official pictures and other videos which I've seen. Yeah, now this thing is sticking here, but I would definitely confirm that it's black, which I like, with some orange accents here on the side and also on the wheel here. Of course, I have the locking pattern here because I'm using the NFC for payment, so I'm holding it like that now to pretend that I'm wearing it with my finger in the bag. So you can see it has a touch to wake, of course normal wake, has an always on. So I'm not going to show you all the details, but I want to show you here some major advantages and disadvantages, of course. What's working really good here is this wheel. So for example, it's super easy to slide here through these tiles here. Watch how easy this works here. I just lightly touch here. By the way, the crown is an upgrade from the Enduro, and the crown of the Enduro was an upgrade from the 5 Pro, and we can definitely feel that here. I just lightly touch here, but it has never caused any accidental changes or so. I mean, I have it set up that it's working only in the active mode, in the active screen mode. Active screen mode working really good. You can see that really nice, bright, good visibility. I've been a little bit worried regarding this sapphire glass, and I think it's no problem. What's a bigger problem is the ambient brightness. Here it's pretty bright, but in a lot of times, especially inside, it goes into a very dim mode, and then it can be pretty hard to see. With the 3 Pro Ultra, it was much easier to see. And of course here the information what a lot of people have been waiting for, the quick comparison between the old Ticwatch 3 Pro Ultra to the new Atlas, which is representing the 5 Pro or Pro 5 or whatsoever. So I think regarding the size and weight, they are very comparable. I still think the old one has the more beautiful style with the 2 buttons, but of course we didn't have a rotatable crown. We also have the better ambient screen. I think here we can really nicely see the 2 ambient modes. Left side 3 Pro Ultra, right side 5 Pro or Atlas. Huge difference, but of course it's also a huge difference regarding battery runtime. With the 3 Pro I've been down after upgrading to Wear OS 3.5 to around 18 hours, maybe not even that. With the Atlas I'm usually on 2 days or even 3 days. And the performance itself, I mean the speed regarding swiping and doing things, that's a huge difference. I can tell you the Atlas or the 5, that's a huge upgrade. That's absolutely incredible how much faster this thing is. Well, the big problem has been always with the 3 Pro Ultra is the speed, especially after waking up and also in other situations. So for example, after waking up, switching to another watch face, and then instantly go up and then eliminate airplane mode and theater mode. Sometimes it took me half a minute to do that. Here there are 0 lags to see. So definitely huge upgrade regarding that. How is it regarding the thickness? Is it a little bit thicker? Yeah, I guess here, especially the bump here for the sensors on the Atlas is a little bit thicker. Other than that, not a big difference, I would say. Maybe minimal larger also the Atlas here, but definitely not much. But despite the advantage of the better screen, I'm definitely not going back. But I wish there would be an option to choose for maybe a little bit shorter battery runtime and have a brighter screen. Maybe they can add that in the next software update. I have it here on the highest brightness. You can see, of course, I'm using the adaptive brightness, so it adapts to the brightness indoor and outdoor. But even when you have it on here, you can still adjust the brightness, and I have it on the highest brightness. But as soon as it goes into the ambient mode, the screen goes pretty dim. Here you can still see that, but sometimes it goes so dim that it's pretty hard to see. Yeah, now we are in this situation here that happens a lot. You can see it somehow has multiple brightness settings. Active is super bright, then it goes into half dim where you can still see that, but here that's full dim, and it's even hard to see the time even despite the large letters. I would say that's even my main complaint regarding this watch. The second complaint, of course, is the lack of Google Assistant and Alexa. Of course, it's possible to add it, but it's not possible through the official store. You can see I have it here. I have even assigned this long press here on the side. You can see it works. I have installed the Alexa and it definitely works. I have it even with the long press here, so you don't have to be worried. You can do that, but I'm not going into detail how I did that. We have all the apps here on the side, really easy. We have even double tap, so I've assigned a couple of double taps, long taps, for example for the payment, for the weather up here, so that works really good, reliable. Battery runtime with everything on has been around 2 days, like 48 hours, with really everything on, with the screen always on, except from the night of course, but with all the connections using NFC, all the fitness and health tracking on, also sleep tracking and so on. And I'm using even a watch face with the weather radar. Definitely not an easy thing, and I still get always 2 days. If I remove all the health and fitness tracking, I get easily 3 days. NFC has been working for payment, very reliable, and I would say it's still holding up really nicely. I've been banging this watch many times into like door frames and other things, and I can't see anything. I'm also not using a screen protector. I've never used one with the mobvoi Ticwatch since about 4 years. And I never had any issues. What's really nice here is the charge. Charge also a reason to buy the mobvoi because it's very reliable. That's the charge, and also charge indicator. Watch this thing. That's pretty cool that we see even counting up here 88.16171819. I really love that. That's something which I've seen before on the OnePlus phone, and it charges really fast. Usually don't need a lot of time to charge, and again last about 3 days. There are many other watches with magnetic chargers which are not working reliable. So here I really had no issues, never any problems. But of course we don't have wireless charge. That's also something which you have to know. But I guess that's a compromise for a larger battery. So they didn't add this wireless charging plate, but made the battery a little bit larger. Also notifications have been working really good. I like the status menu up here where we have a lot of things, but of course I guess that's pretty close to normal standard Wear OS. By the way, regarding the hardware inside CPU and memory, I think it's exactly the same as the normal Ticwatch 5 Pro. Just regarding the screen protection, the upgrade from the 5 Pro to the Enduro and to the Atlas is the sapphire glass. Other than that, I would say they are exactly the same. Regarding the software, of course, we are using the mobvoi Health app on the smartphone. It's not using the normal Wear OS software, but that's pretty much standard. I think it's the same with all other Wear OS watches. They are using their own proprietary software. It's not a bad thing. It has a lot of things. You can do a lot there. I would say everything what you really need. You can also make screenshots and have all the support there. Activate, deactivate tiles and much more. But most of the things you can do also on the watch, of course. Regarding size, that's also something which I like, that they are using 22mm compared to a lot of other smartwatches which have only 20mm. So overall I would say really beautiful, reliable watch, very sturdy build, super easy to use, especially these wheels here, button also not too loud during the night if you want to check the time or so. Just the two small problems which you have to know again. First, ambient screen can be a little bit dim, and the second thing, of course, regarding the missing official support of Google Assistant or Google Voice and Alexa, which you can still add, but you have to do it manually, of course. Other than that, I'm really happy with it. I'm definitely going to keep it. And so if you're interested, I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description so you can check it out and order one for you if you like it. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments or want to share your own experience with this watch, then just let us know down in the feedback area. I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.